Benjamin Sesko has to now decide between Manchester United and Newcastle. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I go by the name of Ahmed, aka Peakfighter. I support Arsenal, and there's only one way I want this transfer saga to end, with Manchester United getting Benjamin Sesko. Now, you may be wondering why I want Benjamin Sesko to go to Manchester United. It's simple. Because if Newcastle end up with no striker being bought this transfer window, it means Liverpool, who we will be in a title race with next season, will not be getting Alexander Isak. And I'll be honest, I need that. I need that. I must have that. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this transfer saga, where you think Sesko will end up either at Newcastle or Manchester United, and where you want him to end up. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Let's get to 100 likes on this video. Subscribe as well. Let's get to 11,000. Let's get to 20,000 followers on YouTube. The season is starting. I'll be covering every single team in the Premier League. And obviously, when it comes to the Champions League, I'll be there too. World Cup in the summer. We got so much football coming up. So make sure you guys stick around. Subscribe. It's the best channel for you guys to be on. Let's get into this. Benjamin Sesko. Manchester United have sent in a formal offer. So has Newcastle. Both of them have sent in offers. By the way, this is why Arsenal pulled out of getting Sesko, because we knew this transfer would be very, very complicated. And this is why we just said, F this shit, we're out, bro. We got Gyökeres, we're chilling now. The rest of you lot, go fight over whoever the hell you want. United sent an official bid to show their serious, concrete intentions to Leipzig following Newcastle's 90 million bid. So United bid 85 million, I believe. Newcastle bid 90. Sources at Manchester United believe Sesko is keen on a mood and decided to proceed with official bid. So that's why United bid it. They said, we know Sesko wants to come to us, we'll bid for him. Newcastle United waiting for formal decision. Now, Newcastle, I can already see Newcastle, what they're going to say. Newcastle going to come out and say, Sesko, you got an option here. Come to us, now give us a decision ASAP, or we're pulling out. Because let's be realistic here. Newcastle, you still got a world-class striker in Alexander Isak over there. Go take him. Enjoy, do what you got to do with him. But you can't let him go to Liverpool, by the way. If you guys actually do business with Liverpool after they explicitly put you on a warning, give us Isak or we'll take Ekatike, and they sign Ekatike and now they're coming back for round 2. That's violating, in my opinion, bro. You cannot let Liverpool dictate whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Because if you start letting a club start doing shit like that to you, what are you then, Newcastle? Come on, that's embarrassing. You cannot let Isak and flipping Newcastle walk all over you. But to be fair, when they did that, you do not expect Isak to hand your transfer request, so I'll give you guys that. But now you can't let him go over there. Don't, whatever you do, lock in, tee up, man. Do not let him go over there. Manchester United have submitted a formal bid for Sesko worth 85 million package. The bid has already been received by Leipzig today, as BILD reported. Blild reported. United moves follows Newcastle at 90 million package sent on Monday. So Newcastle sent a bid yesterday. Now it's all down to Benjamin Sesko. Where do you want to go, brother? That's all that matters. All that matters now is where do you want to go. Does the Newcastle project entice you with the fact that they got Champions League football secured right now and they're in a better position than Manchester United? Or does Man United's name, all the history about how big of a club they are, all of that stuff, does that entice you more? They're a big 6 team. United will eventually come good. There's no way United will remain shit for the rest of their career. So are you looking for Manchester United or Newcastle? What entices you more? Newcastle is here right now. United may be here in a couple of seasons. They also did finish 15th, but made it to a Europa League final. Which one entices you more? Me personally, if I'm him, if you want the pedigree and the stature, you have to go to United. But yeah, United make an offer for Benjamin Sesko. 75 million euros plus 10 million add-ons reflects United valuation for the 22-year-old. They believe the striker favours Old Trafford. No reply yet from Leipzig. Newcastle also working very closely. United on the move. United, they know what they need to get. By the way, that means United have spent 60 million on Cunha, 71 million on Buemo, and they're about to spend 70 million again on Sesko. They spend so much money on attacking players. It's ridiculous. United are again in direct contacts with RB Leipzig to discuss further on the 85 million proposal. Newcastle wants an answer for the player ASAP. Newcastle are done with this waiting bullshit. This is what Arsenal went through. This is what Arsenal had to deal with when it came to Gyökeres and what it came to with, obviously, Sesko. That's why we pulled away from the Sesko deal. We knew the Sesko deal was very complicated. Bro, so we've been talking to Sesko since what? May? Since May, June? And we realized this deal was going nowhere. So we said, well, we're going to go to Gyökeres. Even Gyökeres took a bit of time. But at least with Gyökeres, we knew that he was wanting to leave. He refused to go to training. With Sesko, God knows what's taking place here. All we know is Leipzig are violating with the conditions of him leaving. And that's why we're deciding to pull away. We don't want to deal with this shit. Let's be honest here. This is taking way too long. The decision is with Benjamin Sesko. Now, Sesko, you have to make up your mind very quickly, bro. You got 2 girls chasing after you. Which one do you want to take permanently on a permanent deal? United internally feel they have Sesko's preference. No decision yet. But Sesko, let's be honest here. We all know Sesko wants to go to United. There's no way like he's going to turn down a decision to go to Manchester United. There's no way. Like I told you guys earlier, Man United, we are broke. 62 million on Matheus Cunha, 70 million on Mbeumo, and a 74 million bid. I feel like United are going to have to probably match Newcastle's valuation of 90 million if they want to get this deal over the line. Because if Leipzig want money. That's all they care about. Leipzig want money. Even if Sesko says, I want to go to Manchester United, United are going to probably have to up the money that they want for him. But if Newcastle pull out, then I guess Leipzig have no other choice. But you know what I'm saying? But hey, they're going to keep going back and forth. It's actually 80 million for Sesko. But listen, hey, this bid right here, that means they spent so much money on flipping attackers. And is that attack even good enough? Let me know. If you see the attack of Matheus Cunha and Mbeumo Sesko, are you scared? Does that ring bells in the streets of Jamaica? Nope. That rings no bells nowhere. If I saw this attack, I would not be scared in the flipping slightest. But this is something. Damn, son. 13 goals in 33 appearances last season. Now, Arsenal, we signed a guy that was at the top of Europe's goal scoring. United have only 13 goals. United put 85 million down. It was so crazy. I never saw none of this shit come out when Arsenal were looking at him. So none of this shit coming out when Newcastle were looking for him. But this is intriguing because I call like 13 million goals in the Bundesliga, which people pronounce as the Farmers League. Benjamin Sesko, you got some big shoes to fill. Because if that's true, then hey, man, we need to get this shit cracking. And this is how it's looking right now. Newcastle are trying to eagerly snatch away Sesko. Wow, Amarin is just saying, hey, do you want to come to United? Like, you know, United, sometimes you got to sit back. Like, let's be real here. If Arsenal were in the race, Liverpool were in the race, Man City or Chelsea were in the race, we know where Sesko's going. He's going somewhere else to them other 4 teams. But Newcastle and United, most likely it's looking like he will go to United. Like, United, theatre of like Old Trafford, big club in Manchester United, all the eyes will be on you. If you go to Newcastle, you'll be playing Champions League football, but like in terms of your PR, your stature, you won't be as high if you went to Newcastle. Me personally, it just shows United is going to take a couple of years to get back to where they used to be. Not a couple of years, many years, because United haven't been good since 2013. That 2013-14 season after Sir Alex Ferguson left, they still haven't recovered back to being in the top club that they want to be. But will Amarin get them back there? It's only a matter of time. 15th place. But he only got to manage them for half the season. They had Mr. Ten Hag before that. United, actually, you know what? Yeah, the good old days where Arsenal United used to be competing. Now it's Liverpool versus Man City. The game I truly love is truly over. But United, I need you to go sign him on the pure basis. I don't want Isak going to Liverpool. If that could be avoided at all costs, I will take that. I go by the name of Ahmed, aka Peakfighter. Let me know your thoughts on this transfer saga and what team you support in the comments. I'll be covering a lot of football next season when it comes to the Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Europa League, Champions League. I will be there, and especially in the summer when the World Cup is here. So if you guys want to support me even more, Peakfighter on Twitch in order for you guys to see every single thing live. Head over to my Twitch right here. You'll see me live every single goddamn day. 24,000 followers over here on the Twitch. Make sure you guys are part of it. Guys, take care. Peace. United, go get that business done right now if you guys are serious.